A number of studies have shown harmful impacts of fluoride on cognitive development. They say it's a neurotoxin, and it looks like there's potentially a link to autism from fluoride as well. It's supposed to make your teeth harder. Kennedy says it's just topical. You don't need to be putting it in the drink water. You just need to, it's a topical thing, and that's it. New research published in BMC Pediatrics found a 526% jump in the risk of autism among children with full access to fluoridated water. Yikes. The Institute of Chronic Illnesses, a nonprofit in Maryland, studied over 73,000 kids in Florida during the first 10 years of their lives, finding only 5 were diagnosed with autism, lived in areas without fluoridated water, 320 cases of autism among kids who lived in areas that had fluoride in the water. Georgia Congressman Rich McCormick is a doctor as well, and he joins us tonight. Are they going to tell us something pretty surprising in September, or is it going to sound a lot like what I just read?
I hope it'll be something definitive. Some of it's very easy to parse out. You can see that certain states historically have not had fluoride. Of course, they had the highest cavity rate as well. But I grew up in Oregon where they had great drinking water, no fluoride added. And I don't remember having any people I knew had autism. I don't know if that's just my own exposure, but I know that this will be easy to parse out as far as fluoride specifically. I do know that fluoride has a great benefit to people's teeth, but like the secretary said, we know that can be topically applied without the systemic effect of drinking water.
Yeah, I mean, the state of Utah is, I guess, recommending its removal already, right? Do you think more states will follow?
I think so, especially if you find any link to something that's consequential to your health. Yeah. Especially when we've seen so much. I mean, think about, though, this has been around since the mid-'40s. Think about all the people that have been affected, the financial impact, the health impact, the family impacts of this. This is going to be traumatic.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting how so many things, if it's unnatural, you know, it seems to be a problem causer. You know, unnatural things seem to cause cancer. I don't know what the hell fluoride is. I'm sure it's just a chemical, but it's obviously not something that is, you know, naturally created, and therein lies the problem, right?
Well, it's out there, and we've been exposed to it in different amounts depending on where you live. It's something we used, and if you look at the chemical tables and what it does to react to get rid of the things that cause cavity, it also has a reaction inside of your body. But I don't want to overreact too much, but I hope it has positive results. This goes to show you what government can do, can have unintended consequences for everybody.
Yeah. Real quick, just want to get to the president's diagnosis. He had his big physical, and he did a cognitive test, too, which he says most of the presidents don't do. They said he did pretty well on that.
This guy is sharp. If you look at his energy level, it's unsurpassed. I think people half his age don't keep up with his kind of schedule, his pace, his energy level, the ability to give speeches, travel, hold hearings, you name it, the people he meets with. But also just look at his cognitive effect. When I met him and talked to him for about an hour and a half, that guy remembers everything. As a matter of fact, sometimes too much, because it's hard to get anything past him.
He's a freak. I've always said, I mean, it's like I think like a week or two ago, I had a really big day. I started in New York. I'd ended with J.D. Vance in D.C., and I said, wow, that was like one of the biggest days I've ever had. And it occurred to me, I was like, this is a normal day for Trump. This is just a normal Monday through Saturday for the president. I was like, and he's almost 80 years old. It is wild. Doctor, good to see you. Congressman Rich McCormick, we appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Always a pleasure. Thanks.
All right.